You're getting ready to buy a house. Do you wish you had a home buying process checklist? Well, hold on to your hats, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to talk about that next. Hi, I'm Kelly Vandever. I'm a real estate agent in the Atlanta, Georgia area with Keller Williams, North Atlanta. Do you like my new bracelet? I broke my wrist. My husband wants me to tell everybody that I did it while I was popping wheelies on my Ninja and that I just came down too hard, but the truth is, I was trying to get some crackers off a tall shelf in a grocery store, and there was no tall people around me to help, so I thought I'd scale the shelves, and it did not end well. But I'm recovering, and thanks to all my friends who have been so great in helping me out. But enough about me. Let's talk about you. You want to buy a house. So would a checklist of the process be helpful, and the reasons behind the checklist? Would that be helpful? That's what I thought you'd say. So let's get started. Checklist item number 1. At the risk of being self-serving, I'm going to say the first thing on your checklist needs to be a good real estate agent. And here's why. A good real estate agent is going to be able to recommend a great lender. If you're buying a house with cash, hang on, there's more reasons why it's important to hire a good real estate agent. But let's go back to the people that are using a lender. Smart real estate agents want to work with lenders that they know are going to work hard for their clients. Lenders that communicate well. Lenders that are honest with the client and who will break bad news if necessary. Lenders that will bend over backward to find options where needed. I would never tell a client that they had to use one of my lenders in order to work with me. One, it would be unethical, and you have every right as a consumer to shop around and find the lender that works for you. Plus, some people have friends and family members that are lenders, so they want to work with them to get their mortgage. But if you don't already have a lender, a good real estate agent is going to hook you up with a great lender who they know will get the job done. So again, reason A to use a good real estate agent is because they have connections to great lenders. Reason B to use a real estate agent, they know the market and they're going to be your guide throughout the process. It's no accident that 88% of people that are buying a home use a real estate agent to help them. Especially in this highly competitive market, it's really important to have a professional who knows what's going on and what it takes to win a house in this competitive market. We can provide you with the best options to not just find the house, but to get under contract to buy the house. Reason C to find a good real estate agent is they can also help you find a house that's not on the market. They can help you negotiate for that unlisted house and get you under contract. Plus, you have a better chance of getting more favorable terms than a house that's been marketed to the public. I hope I've made my case. I'm not just being selfish here and self-serving. It really is in your best interest to find a great real estate agent to help you with that process. Checklist items 2 and 3 are only for those that are taking out a loan. So cash buyers, you can skip ahead if you'd like. Checklist item number 2, select a great lender. Whether it's a lender recommended by your agent or recommended by friends or somebody you know, interview the lenders. Find out who can give you the best terms. Find out what kind of loan options they have available that you would qualify for. Do you like their communication style? How straightforward are they with you? You'll want to have a good feeling about the person that you're going to be working with to help get that mortgage. The reason finding a good lender is important because A, you find out whether or not they have the right kind of loan products that will work for you and your circumstances. And B, you need to know how much of a loan you can qualify for so you know what price ranges to look for when it comes to buying a house. And C, a lender is going to talk to you about what loan programs you qualify for, how much money you need to bring to closing, what the payments are going to look like after you close on the house between the mortgage payments, insurance, taxes, etc. Checklist item number 3. Again, only for those that are getting a mortgage. Don't do anything that will change your financial status. Don't buy a car. Don't buy furniture in anticipation of your new home. Don't incur any debt or change anything with regards to your financial situation without first talking to your lender. Changes in your financial situation could put your loan in jeopardy, so be sure to talk to your lender before making any kind of changes or purchases. Okay, everybody's back in the game now. This includes cash buyers or people that are getting a loan. Checklist item number 4, go see some houses. As I'm saying this, I'm already assuming that you've talked to your real estate agent about where you want to live, what kind of features you want to see in your home, what loan amount you're qualified for, etc., etc. Why this is a checklist item is because there is nothing quite like going out and seeing some houses to really get a good idea about what you can expect to purchase given your budget and given your particular area. Chances are you're not going to want to buy the first 1 or 2 houses that you see. But my experience has been that people need to see a couple of houses before they get a good sense of what to expect. And then once they get that sense of what's out there, what their money will buy, then when the right house comes along, they'll be ready to put in an offer. I'm assuming your real estate agent has given you a briefing about what's going on in your particular market. Right now in the Atlanta area, it is crazy. It is not uncommon for houses to go for well over asking price. It's not uncommon to get multiple offers on a house. It's not uncommon to sell in less than a week. It is not uncommon to sell in a day. It's very common for the terms to be geared towards the seller accepting the offer rather than geared towards protecting your best interest as the home buyer. See checklist item number 1, the reason why it's important to have a good real estate agent. Checklist item number 5, keep your eyes open for notifications when new houses come on the market and make yourself available to go see them. Why this is important is because sometimes houses go under contract on the first day that they're on the market. I don't think it's in the best interest of the seller to do that, but it still happens. And it happens a lot. So make plans. Get babysitters lined up. Give your boss a heads up. Do what you can to be available to go see houses when they come on the market. Checklist item number 6, when you find a house that you love, put in the best offer you can. Working with a good lender will let you know what you can do given your particular situation. A good agent will find out for you what's important to the person selling the house so that you can gear your offer towards their best interest and increase your chances of getting that house. A good agent will let you know what different options are available and any risk associated with those options. A good agent will help you put terms together that you can live with and that will help you get that offer accepted. Checklist item number 7. If your offer doesn't get accepted, don't become discouraged. Consider putting in a backup offer. It's easy to get your feelings hurt when you've put in the best offer you possibly can and you don't win the bid. But don't let the emotions get in the way of putting together a backup offer. Things do happen. Primary offers fall through. So if you do love the house, put in a backup offer. Checklist item number 8, going under contract. Once you go under contract with a house, make sure that you do everything that you're required to do in a timely manner. That's where your real estate agent comes in once again. There are tight deadlines that are involved when you go under contract. Your options could become limited if you do not follow through on these tight deadlines. These deadlines include things like turning in your earnest money, making decisions about the inspection report, getting documentation to your lender, replying to negotiations as specified in the contract. There are a lot of things to keep track of, and again, that's why a reliable real estate agent is important to the process. Checklist item number 9, contact the utility companies to get the utilities transferred into your name. What you're looking for here is you want to make sure that you have running water and electricity on the day that you move in. So coordinate with your agent, who will coordinate with the agent for the seller to make sure you agree what's the last day that the seller will pay for the utilities and what's the first day you will pick them up. It's kind of a big deal to make sure you have running water and electricity. Checklist item number 10, coordinate with movers or get your rental truck reservation made. Recognize that you won't be able to move into the house until the sale actually closes, or until the occupancy date if it happens to be different than the closing date. But you do want to make those arrangements so you're ready to move when you're able to move. Checklist item number 11. Get ready for the closing day. You're going to need to bring your picture ID and maybe another form of identification to the closing. I also recommend that you bring a checkbook with you. If you don't have a checkbook, go to your bank. Most banks will give you counter checks that have your bank account printed on them, and they'll do it right there while you wait. The reason to bring your checkbook is if some item gets missed or miscalculated, if you have it with you, then you can get it taken care of right there and it won't delay the closing. Checklist item number 12. Move in. Bask in the glory of your new home. Enjoy your life. I hope you found this home buying process checklist helpful in making your move easier. If you need some help buying or selling a house in the metro Atlanta area, reach out. Let's set up a time to talk.